Alright then, it's time for a Mordekaiser game. And this is mid lane and it is a ranked game. Which one? In most cases I want to be picking up top lane over mid, but I was forced in this position. Though it's all good and dandy. I'm really enjoying Mordekaiser right now. I think he's effective in the tank meta because he can beat some tanks in a lane, crush a few others, or just kind of go even with a lot of them and just kind of push all day and just farm up. But since most tank compositions have like one or two actual carries and mostly low damage on everybody else, he's kind of hard to kill in fights unless he gets chain CC and then brought down. Plus, since they only have like one carry, if we manage to kill that one carry, we're gonna slaughter the rest of them. I'll turn, like, if they have a Kog'Maw, I'll turn that Kog'Maw against his tanks and he'll tear them to pieces. Simple as that. Like, most teams, like I said, are only having one carry, so that means my own team would probably have only one carry, though in this case we kind of have a few more than just one high damage dealer. But like in most cases, just Mordekaiser, when I played him, I've been able to just turn fights around. Bad fights, I ult the right person, or we managed just to kill even the wrong person with my ultimate on them, and suddenly we start winning fights because we're one man up from them, and I have boosted strength. I have an elevated strength thanks to the ultimate. Nonetheless, though, he does have a lot of weaknesses, and mostly that he has absolutely no goddamn mobility, and you'll actually see that come into play during this game. Holy crap, is like your lack of mobility on Mordekaiser is such a hindrance, it's sad. Some people like to subvert this with Rylai's Scepter or with some movement speed of some kind, but it doesn't matter. Back to train. Anyways, my runes and masteries are Magic Pen Red, Armor Yellow, Magic Resistance Blues, and Ability Power Quints. In most cases, I would want cooldown reduction blues or Ability Power blues, but in this case, since I'm mid, I decided to take Magic Resistance instead. And my masteries, I believe, were 2190, obviously going for the straight-out damage power of death. Now, of course, Mordekaiser is just all about farm. So you see me, I'm taking my teammate's farm, and he doesn't mind. I was like, hey, can I take the race and the wolves? And he's like, sure, or whatever. Because he's mostly dealing with stealing the enemy's farm and securing certain things. And he's just kind of running around in circles. He wants to get dragon more than he wants to farm. And as you can see, any chance I get, I'm going to try to steal the enemy's farm too. It's just, Mordekaiser is very reliant on items, and you gotta be super, super greedy. Unfortunately, in a matchup like this, I'm deadly afraid of the Nunu, because since I have no mobility, and if he gets no mobility, just one snowball of his can spell my doom. Like in this case here, it's pretty terrible fight. Udyr gets caught and he just runs away, but I show up, and if he had turned around, we might have been able to kill these two. Like, he went the long way around instead of attacking from behind. He could have at least picked up the Malzahar and turned the fight around. Fortunately, Hecarim comes in, tears the Malzahar to pieces. Unfortunately, the Udyr dies, and then the Hecarim kills the fucking Yeti. So, the Master of Metal. I'm trying to increase my solo lane repertoire because I'm not always being allowed to play the jungle. And I decided to try him again just to deal with the tank meta. And my god, I think he's probably one of the most bullshit champions in the game. You could be losing. The enemy Caitlyn in this case could have 1 trillion kills, right? And all it takes is just one fortunate CC and one fortunate ultimate of mine to kill her and turn her against her enemies and turn the entire game around. All it just takes is just that one little BS move. And honestly, it's not that hard to achieve. And I'm pretty sure that's why Riot hasn't bothered to buff Mordekaiser, because he needs a rework. He's really cool otherwise, and honestly, like borderline insanely broken. I don't think any champion has an ability that just it can instantly turn the game from a losing game to a winning game, and from utter BS. It's like if you were playing Hearthstone and like, oh my, you have a full field and you're ready to beat the enemy, and all of a sudden he draws Flame Strike and dominates your field, or you have a full field in Magic the Gathering, and suddenly you have no counter spells, and your opponent plays a 10 mana Decree of Annihilation, and you're just completely fucked. That would never really happen in most games, but yeah. Still though, in most matchups I had as Mordekaiser, the enemy team either underestimates the stupidity that I can unleash upon them and just dive me, so I just ult them, press E, and I'm like, I have full shield up, my health is nearly full again, you really can't kill me. Or they just get pushed to Kingdom Come and have to get their jungler to help me. And sometimes in even those cases, the jungler and the laner can't do anything against me because I burst down one of them and I have the ult on them and they have to run away. And 1v1 now, it's a 1v1 situation now and they can't do anything. Of course, I'm not really commentating this game too much because, as you can see, the early game is kind of a disaster. It's very messy and very disorganized, and my team is getting crushed. But now, like, you can see that my team is at a massive disadvantage now. I mean, in retrospect, gold is sort of even, but they've got a lot of objectives. They pretty much aced us here, and they got mid tower too, and the top tower as well. So we're kind of screwed, right? Like, the only thing I'm banking on right now is that I become higher level than anybody else. A rank 16 ultimate of mine can pretty much get me to 100% health if I get it on the right target. And I can 100% anyone I actually manage to get on top of. So all I'm trying to do is farm as much as possible, but avoid every confrontation. And like again, if I get caught off guard, if I push too far, I'm most certainly dead against someone like a Nunu or whatever. So I'm just looking to get any easy pickings, and hopefully my teammates are able to either push for objectives or stabilize the map. So yes, as I said, with Mordekaiser, farm is the utmost importance. Even if it means stealing it from your own teammates, you might as well just take as much gold as possible. If you were watching this on stream, you'd know I was just having a fucking glorious time. Like in this case, the Nunu tries to fight me, and if it wasn't for Janna sort of knocking him away, I probably would have killed him, or at least damaged him severely. But of course, I can't kill him because he's a fucking Nunu, and he just runs a billion miles per hour and runs away and snowballs you if you try to catch him. We got a second dragon, so that's a huge power boost to us. Fight breaks down bottom, and it's not exactly the cleanest fight possible. I run in there, and I really can't achieve anything because the fight is already kind of just broken up. Like everyone was focusing the wrong target, and they were focusing also tanks, and like everybody just sort of died near the end of it, and they died because they stuck around too long rather than they just decided, oh, this fight's not worth fighting. Hell, in this case, my teammates barely survive as well. They should have run a long time ago instead of trying to push the lane, right, or go for more kills. Fortunately for me, this Hecarim is able just to save the lane by alluring the Caitlyn and whatever else was with her to try to save the super low health support Malphite. And by the way, that's also funny. Ever since Lemonation showed that Nautilus can be a very strong support, everyone's been trying to do all sorts of crazy supports bottom lane. I've seen support Malphites, which I honestly don't think it works that much. And I've even seen some more support Ashes, which is honestly asking for trouble. Hell, I even saw support Urgot, which was hilarious in its ability to annoy the enemy laner. Unfortunately for them, the laners were just playing safely at their tower, and I was able to murder the hell out of that. Anyways, as you can see, my teammates, I'm just kind of using them right now as decoys. Let them die while I farm up a shitstorm. I'm just stealing as much as I can, taking raids, taking wolves, taking mid lane. I'm even taking golems at this point, which are like, what are they, Krugs now? Fortunately, again for me, like the enemy team is not organizing. They really should have been just grouped up at this point and trying to push a lane, because I'm just ignoring everybody. I'm like, everything is for me. Everything is for Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser is number one. As you can see by my farm and my items, I can start taking down people. Look at this, the Malzahar with a Baron. I walk up to him and I ult him. It's like my health is nearly back to 100%. He can't fucking kill me. I mean, he came close, but I killed him. And now I'm gonna just rob him of bottom lane. Though of course Renekton comes to watch this. I love this. My Ghost is actually giving me away to the Renekton. It's like, Ghost, stop showing him where the fuck I am. Yet, of course, my shield keeps me alive. Hecarim manages to show up with his teleport and just kills the alligator, and the rest of it is, history. I get an assist, and I love that. I buy Rabadon's Death Cap, and I forgot what that upgrade book is from the gun blade. I mean, for that gun thing, the Spellbound Blade. the fight breaks out of dragon. The enemy like dominates my teammates, and I slowly arrive. Remember, now I have 2 complete items. I immediately just start blasting at the Nunu, who's really too fat to focus, so I ignore him and go after the Malzahar. I use my ultimate on the Malzahar just to bring him down, just to get a kill, because right now gold is my only concern. I know I can't bring down Caitlyn, and at this point I realize I can't run away, so I am trying to do some damage, and I couldn't get to the Caitlyn, so I decided to kill the Nunu, and then die to the Caitlyn. Doesn't matter. So 2 kills for me. I do get shut down, but I get even more gold. But I'm just gonna ramp it up. More gold, more gold, more gold. I'm gonna get this bag of gold and beat people to death with it, essentially. And this is kind of what's made Mordekaiser very attractive to me. It's just like, no matter what, you can salvage a situation. You can refuse to surrender because your bullshit can still lead the way. Like you see, I'm slowly making my way to my teammates while they fight. And I'm actually just kind of telling them, come to me, though they kind of don't. Go up to the Malzahar, he uses Hourglass, I turn my attention to the Malphite, I try to position myself to try to blast both of these, but I get ulted on by the Malzahar, by the Malphite. I use my ultimate, I survive against it, I get a ghost Malzahar, and then I turn my attention to the Malphite, and finish him off too, so that's 2 kills for me, and pretty much very little effort. My ultimate kept me alive, and then I turn my attention to Nunu, who absolutely can't run away, and I get a triple kill on there, though. It's delayed triple kill. I'm loving this. If you were on stream right now, I'm laughing my ass off. It's like, I don't care if I'm losing with Mordekaiser. I know I can turn it around. It's just like laughter was ensuing. Now I'm level 17 now. I'm trying to gun it to a level 18. None of the enemy players can do a damn thing to me, and if I get on the right targets, they all get destroyed. Look at this. They left Caitlyn completely exposed to me. So I just run at her, I blast her, so Hecarim dies heroically, and I'm waiting for my flash to make a play here. I ult Caitlyn as soon as she's in range, and then I wait to surprise flash her. There, she dies. And I use her Caitlyn Ghost to gun down the Renekton, who cannot bring the Ghost down without getting his ass killed. And she just does so much damage to her allies. So there goes Renekton too. And like, for some reason, Mordekaiser's Ghost is really difficult to like maneuver around. But that doesn't matter. Most of the time, they still do the job you want them to. So you see that I got the kill on Caitlyn. Caitlyn essentially got the kill on the Renekton, and I'm just getting super fed. I'm just getting super fed now. Like they just can't do anything. They have to focus me, or they're gonna wipe. But here comes another fight, and sort of watch this. This is what I mean by how your mobility just sucks the very life of you. Actually, it doesn't come here, but a fight near the river. You're going to see, I cannot do a damn thing as Mordekaiser. I mean, in this fight, we catch the Malzahar. I used my ultimate on him just because I needed to kill somebody, because I'm pretty sure the Caitlyn and the rest of them are going to bail. We kill Renekton, and we already killed Malzahar, so it's a 2 for nothing. Definitely, this game is turning around for us in a great way. They can't stop us. I just kind of bulldoze my way over to them. Mostly I just wanted to get farm, but the farm was a little too behind and I got snowballed and it just kind of pissed me off. I'm just kind of trying to foreshadow what's going to happen in the fight. Like, no matter how big I am and no matter how powerful I seem to be, it's complete and utter, like, just a grim demonstration of Mordekaiser's weakness, and why I kind of say that you better not pick him into a bad match, right? I think it's gonna happen right now. My memory is fuzzy. This game's actually like a 2-week-old game, so Hecarim gets chased down. He comes to me, and then we sort of smush ourselves against the enemy team here. Like, we're a little scattered around here, and we're trying to catch one person off guard, but they're sending out the tanks first. I think we give chase. Yeah, Hecarim gets caught by Nunu. We engage on the Renekton. He bounces away. And then we kind of get ourselves stuck here. And Nunu just kind of slows the shit out of us. So I have to keep dodging spells. I get CC'd. I move forward. Here comes a silence right now, I think. Yeah, silence. I want you to avoid it. I can't join the fight fast enough to make much of a difference. I mean, I get to wipe out the stragglers. And the enemy team sort of should have just bailed a lot sooner than before, because they got a little too scattered and once again focused the wrong people. But I kind of didn't contribute. I kind of was just cleanup crew, right? Like the Callista and the Hecarim did most of the work, and that was because I got CC'd to high heaven. I got a Malzahar ultimate. I got walled away by the Nunu. I avoided the silence and I avoided any straggling CC tossed at me. And if I had a blink or if I had flash, that would have been a lot better. But look in this case again. I just kind of get smushed between these two champions. I couldn't run away from Nunu the second he got on top of me. And that was just, death. It's like, I really don't. That's the worst part about Mordekaiser. And if he had like some mobility, I'm pretty sure he'd be a lot stronger and perhaps even overpowered. But Riot knows better. They're not going to give it to him. So yeah, they make a very desperate Baron play. They get caught and absolutely butchered. And that's pretty much a game. Now, Mordekaiser, would I actually recommend playing Mordekaiser? That's completely up to you. Honestly, I really have been having so much fun playing him. He might actually become one of my favorite laners now. And I understand that matchup-wise, he can get absolutely destroyed by a few. But honestly, if you value fun over effectiveness, then go for it. Remember, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like and subscribe if you haven't yet. Make sure to also check out the sponsors that make this channel possible. Links to their websites are in the description below.